Hey guys, it's Coach Ash. Thanks for tuning in to the Ash Factor. First, before we go on with our content for today, I just want to thank all of you guys for your support, for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I hope that you guys continue to follow me as we have awesome content coming out here, and just continue to learn from the things that I might put out. Alright, so today we're going to talk about how to become a college coach, and I'm going to give you guys 4 tips on what to do. Okay, so if you're in the very beginning stages of wanting to become a college coach, the first thing I need you to do is make sure that you brace yourself and that you have faith and that you believe in yourself. Okay, if you don't have faith that this is the right process or the right path for you, it's never going to happen. And to go along with that, if you don't have faith, you're probably not going to believe in yourself. Alright, and those two go hand in hand. It's so important that you have faith and you believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, you will never ever get a school, a head coach, the board or committee to believe in you to lead their program. Okay, so number 1, have faith and make sure that you believe in yourself. Okay, number 2 now is probably the most important one out of all these, because if you can't get this to go right, you could mess up a lot of things in your life. Okay, so if you have family, if you have a spouse, if you have kids, if you have someone very important in your life, you need to make sure that you have a sit-down talk, a serious talk about if this is the right path for you. Why do I say that? Because 1, it's time consuming. Okay, whether it's practices, whether it's games and you're traveling to games, whether it's scouting, recruiting, these are all things that you need to make sure that they know about, and that you're going to be out on the road 2, 3, 4, 5 days, depending on what level that you coach at or how much traveling you're going to do throughout the season for games. You need to make sure that that is transparent with whoever is going to be affected by that. Okay. The second is little pay. If you're getting started out like how I am, right, you got to make sure that you have something that you're also doing on the side, or that are you in a good spot to be able to volunteer? Are you in a good spot to work part-time, or I should say put in a lot of hours and work to get part-time pay? Okay, so those are very important things that you need to consider, that your family needs to know, your spouse or your kids, whatever that might be. The third thing is you need to let them know that this is going to require a lot of sacrifices. This goes to say with time, it's time consuming. So you're gonna have to give up a lot of vacations to Disney World. You're gonna have to give up a lot of weekend trips. Okay, and even during the summer, you're doing off-season things. You're doing recruiting. It's a full-time job, guys. All right, so make sure that you're very transparent with your family about the time that's gonna be required in order for you to be successful at this job. Okay. And then the last part about that is understanding that it's not an easy field to get into. It's not an easy field to, be successful in. So you gotta work. You gotta have grit. You gotta make sure that when other people aren't working, when your competition isn't working, you are. And so, not to say that you don't take a day off, but you gotta continually work hard. Okay? Now, the third thing is making sure that after having faith and believing in yourself, and then having the support from your family or your spouse, is taking action now. Okay, you can have all those things, and if you don't take action, nothing will happen. Okay, so now all these tips are things that I did to get to where I'm at today. All right, and if I were to list out all the tips, there's gonna be a ton, right? So I had to break it down. So the third one is going to be take action. Okay, and there's going to be a few points within this taking action. The first action that I took was making sure that I found a mentor. Okay, and when you're looking for a mentor, you got to make sure that this mentor has experiences in what you want to do or where you want to be at one day. Okay, this person is going to be able to get you through those tough times because they've been through the tough times, and truly they're going to be able to be blunt with you and give you all the ins and outs, all the hard times, the easy times, the fun times, and they're going to be able to tell you all the hard things that no one else will. Okay, so be sure that you're picking out a mentor that can be open and transparent with you, honest, and have the experiences to be able to help share their knowledge and their wisdom with you. Okay, the second part of that is making sure that you study the game. Okay, how is this taking action? Well, you got to do your research. I don't care if that's YouTube. I don't care if you're buying different packages out there, you're in different newsletters. Coach Neighbors out in Arkansas does a great newsletter. I'm in a few other newsletters that sends out things weekly, where you get to be a part of the coach's newsletter, where they send out X's and O's, plays, slobs, blobs, offensive plays, defensive strategies, and whatnot. Okay, you gotta keep studying the game, because if you don't study the game and you want to be a head coach, it's never gonna happen. Okay. Now, the third part of taking action is you gotta network. All right. And how do you do this? You have to attend not contests. You have to attend conventions. You have to attend conferences and clinics. Okay. This is the only way you're gonna get knowledge of plays, X's and O's. The only knowledge that you're gonna get from coaches. The only way that you're gonna meet people. Okay. Other than, of course, when you have games and you go out and you shake their hands and you meet them. Okay. So you got to make sure that you're attending these things to build your network and to build genuine relationships. Okay. The fourth part about taking action is making sure that you're staying up to date. So how do you do this, you ask? You got to have a Twitter. And I know some of you might not have that. Some of you might already have that. But Twitter has been amazing. It allows me to stay up to date on everyone in our conference. It allows me to stay up to date on the NCAA. It allows me to stay up to date on everything. It's awesome. You get job posts up there. You get, depending on who you follow, you get so many things out of that. And you're able to stay up to date with what is happening around the league and the levels going up, right? So you got to have a Twitter if you don't have one. Social media is where it's at. You have to have that in order to also keep up with your recruits, follow them, see what they're up to, okay? And a lot of recruits these days make their announcements on Twitter now. So get a Twitter. And then the last part about taking action is just making sure that you have fun. Right? Remember that this is our passion. We love this. This is what we love to do. And even though it's a lot of hard work, we still have to have fun. Because if we don't have fun, at the end of the day, we're going to look at it as a job. And when we look at it as a job, we start to get tired of our job. This is what we love to do. This is our passion. So make sure that you have fun, breathe, and you take one step at a time. Okay? Nothing is going to happen overnight. So keep working hard. And have fun and breathe. Okay, now the last part, or the fourth tip that I'm going to give you, is repeat. Okay, so now you have to repeat everything over and over again. There's never a time where you can just take a break, because remember, when you're taking a break, someone else is getting ahead of you. All right, so keep working hard out there. Have faith, believe, take action. Ask your family, is this the right thing for me? And repeat that over and over again. Okay, thanks family for following. If you have any questions, please let me know. Any suggestions on new videos, please follow below. So just like and subscribe, and send me any questions that you guys have. All right, thanks guys, I'm out.